Hello and welcome to In2 Parenting with me, Claire Bellman, Deputy Head Pastoral, and Charlotte McBride, Assistant Head Pastoral in the primary school. Parenting, it's the hardest job in the world and it's getting harder. The challenges of social media, online safety, the ever-changing world around us, and of course our really busy lives as well on top of it all. It's really easy with all of this going on to only recognise when things aren't going well with our children and slipping into removing privileges such as iPads and trips out as consequences for poor behaviour, rather than thinking a little more positively.
Yeah, research tells us, though, that positive parenting gets a much better response from our children, even though we know it sometimes can be a little bit challenging to do so. And actually, emphasising your child's strengths and efforts and praising their achievements and providing kind of more specific and positive feedback is a really good way of boosting their confidence and their motivation.
And in school, we've been experimenting with positive behaviour practices. And one of the things we found really working when we are noticing behaviour that isn't as appropriate as it should be, are little scripts. So we tend to use I noticed, because that removes any sort of personal qualities, any aspect of blame for the behaviour. And then follow that up with the phrase I need you to, because that doesn't give the student a choice in how they then respond to you. If possible, hopefully, then the student does that thing and you can move away and thank them for doing as you've asked. But if you do continue the conversation, then a really good thing is to give them a choice. Okay, well, this is your choice. I need you to do this, or you'll have to do this. And then just walk away. 9 times out of 10, the child will do the thing you want them to do. And it's magic. It really works.
We like a bit of magic, particularly when it comes to parenting. And absolutely. And children thrive off those expectations and boundaries. They like clear rules. But at the same time, it's important to remind ourselves to set realistic and age-appropriate expectations for our children, and certainly linked to their own development and their behaviour. We know that every one of our children is unique, so it is so essential to avoid comparing them to others and instead focus on the individual progress and growth of your child.
So let's think positive. Let's celebrate the wins.
Absolutely.
And see you next week. Bye.
Bye.